Rupert Sheldrake ran controlled trials on something almost everyone has experienced, knowing who was calling before checking. What if the times you thought of someone right before they contacted you weren't coincidence, and you've been discarding real signal every time you called it that? Most people assign these moments to selective memory. They recall the hits and forget the misses. Sheldrake designed the study to test exactly that objection. Callers were randomized, participants were filmed, and the hit rate came in at 4 times what chance predicted. Memory bias doesn't explain what the data showed. The research sat outside mainstream psychology and parapsychology simultaneously, too empirical for one and too anomalous for the other. Rupert Sheldrake, beginning in the late 1990s, documented telephone telepathy hit rates of approximately 40% against a 25% chance baseline across over 1,000 trials. This response is trainable. Here is the practice. Step 1. Before reaching for your phone each morning, speak aloud the person you expect to hear from that day. Step 2. Log the prediction with a timestamp before checking your messages. Step 3. Record only the first impression. Do not adjust it for relationship frequency or likelihood. Step 4. When a contact arrives unsolicited, note what you were thinking in the 15 minutes before it arrived. Step 5. At week's end, review your log and mark precise matches only, not near misses. The signal sharpens with consistent logging. Days 1 to 3, predictions feel indistinguishable from guesswork. Days 4 to 7, a specific quality emerges that feels different from ordinary inference. Days 8 to 14, the impression begins arriving consistently before you reach for the phone. Why does this work? Because Sheldrake's data didn't suggest certain people are telepathically gifted. It suggested that emotional connection between people creates a detectable field, and what most people call coincidence is that field arriving. That changes what the word connected even means. Most people have had this experience and dismissed it for years because they had no way to track it. The tracking is what makes it real. Comment intuition below, and I'll send you the full telephone telepathy logging protocol.